Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing my update on my rolling project pan. And I don't have any empties to share with you guys, but I do have some great progress going on. So if you love project pan videos, definitely continue watching. Also, if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe and let's just go ahead and jump right in. So I do have my counter app pulled up. I'm going to be sharing with you all of the progress. I'm just going to go on the start of my list here. So the first product is my Uma Beauty Trip and Smooth powder in the shade Light. This container is pretty interesting because the way you get out the powder is sifting this right here. So I really like the packaging. I didn't do an update for February, so technically this is like my first update, but we're already in March, so technically I guess it's more of my second update because I believe I filmed the intro to my rolling project pan like mid-January, so that's why I kind of skipped February. But anyways, I'm trying to see how I can show you guys how much progress I have, but I think this is how I'm gonna do it. I don't have very much product left in here, so I just tapped everything and it's mostly down here, so maybe by the next update there's quite a bit of powder left in here. I'm all over the place, but maybe by the next update or two, by the next couple updates, this should be done. What the heck am I trying to say? I haven't filmed for a while. I'm all over the place, but this powder is super good. It's what I'm wearing on my skin. Usually anytime I do my makeup, I apply it all over the skin. If you guys hear any background noise, it is so windy outside. But this powder is really good, really nice and smooth. I really enjoy it. I don't use this for the under eyes because it does kind of deepen the under eyes. I feel like it is my skin tone more than for the under eyes. I prefer more of a brightening under eye powder, but overall I really like it, so I would definitely repurchase. It's really good. Side note, what are you guys getting during the Ulta steals? There's not very many things that I'm really interested in, but I'm all over the place. I have not filmed in a while, but for the Uma Beauty powder, I have used this a total of 22 times, and for the month of February, I used it 15 times. Next up, the Peaches and Cream bronzer. This one has 19 uses, and for the month of February, I used it 11 times. And this is just my Peaches and Cream Sculpting Powder in Light Medium. It says it's a cool toned bronzing powder. So this is really nice. It doesn't look muddy or anything like that on the skin. I've been pretty much using it. I've been using it a lot. 19 uses and we're already in March. I guess I haven't been using it every time I do my makeup because I'm still shopping my stash and trying to use my other makeup in my collection. But overall, it's a really good powder. I am starting to see a little dip there. Still making some progress. It's a really good contouring / bronzing color for myself and I do enjoy it. So I'll keep using that. Next up is my Champagne Pop Highlight. I've used it a total of 13 times, and for the month of February, I used it 7 times. Again, I've been shopping my stash and I'm just trying to use all the things in my collection. I already had pan in this product, but this is just a beautiful highlight. I've had pan in this for quite some time. I believe I had it in a project pan when I did hit pan. It's just really beautiful. It's a really beautiful formula and it's a beautiful shade as well. So keep using it. Again, my goal is to finish this off, but I better start using it every single day, right? So I'm trying to get my use out of that. Another Becca product. This is my Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector in Light to Medium. I've used this a total of 20 times, and for the month of February, I used it 13 times. I already had a pan in here. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'll try to do a close-up, but the pan is getting bigger, the sides are getting thinner, so this is a product on its way to being used up, and it is a really good product. It does brighten the under eyes. Currently, I am using the Cali Ray. I went to Sephora a few days ago, and I picked up the Cali Ray Corrector and the CL Skin Tint. I've only used it a couple of times and I've really been enjoying those two products, but again, I'm trying to finish this off, so I know I need to be using this a little bit more. This has been one of my favorites to correct, but I feel like I've gotten in like a little hump where I'm just using products I know and are my go-to, and I'm kind of wanting to kind of explore more products and not just stick to the things that I like, but sometimes that's just the way it should go, right? Because you know it's not gonna fail you. But I kind of getting into wanting to try new things and wanting to shop a little bit more, which is probably not good, but I've been super good about not shopping as much. And right now we're focusing on trying to use this up. But when I went to Sephora, I did pick up that Cali Ray Corrector. I've been hearing good things about it and I've only used it twice, and so far I've really been enjoying it. Next up, one that I've been making super good progress on, it just fell over. It was kind of showing like a line. If I hold it up to the light, it's showing that it's literally right here. And when I put it in this project, it was up here. So I'm pretty much to the Y or in between the T and the Y once it actually settles, because it was in my purse. This lives at work. I apply it. Anytime I reapply, I'm counting it as a tally. So this one has quite a few tallies. So I've used it 49 times. And for the month of February, I used it 29 times. Again, this sits on my desk at work, and anytime I reapply it, I'm marking a tally. To be honest, I'm pretty sure I use it more than 3 times a day, but I don't really go back into my counter app and like add another tally. So usually when I get to work, I open up my counter app, and anything I use that's in my Shop My Stash, I tally up. And I always just do 3 for this because I know I'm gonna use it, I'll reapply it at least 3 times in the day. So I might be missing a few tallies, but I know I'm constantly using this. And again, you can tell from January to now, it's pretty much halfway. So maybe the next month or 2, this will be done. And I've been enjoying it. It's pretty hydrating on the lips. This is the Fenty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fenty Glow. I really enjoy these. I used quite a few of these up last year, more of the mini ones I had. But this one is one of the older ones in my collection. The color is okay. It's kind of like, obviously you can see it's more of a nudie brown color. It's a little different for what I like, but overall it does the job, and it's glossy on the lips, comfortable. If I have any like dryness on the lips, this helps to hydrate them as well. I've really been enjoying the Fenty Beauty glosses, and I have 2 more in my collection actually. I have Hot Chocolate, and I also have Sweet Mouth, which both are like really good ones that I really enjoy using. And shade-wise, they're really, really nice. Next up is my Clinique foundation. This one I've used it a total of 17 times, and for the month of February, I only used it 7 times. January I said I used it 9 times, so we're March 2nd, so I did tally for today, and I did use it today. It's what's on my skin. So this is a Clinique Even Better Makeup Broad Spectrum SPF 15, and I have the shade WN38 Stone. And when I put it in this project, it was to that black line, and I believe I'm around this line, this Clinique line right there. So when I was using this, I felt like it wasn't really lasting on my skin. And again, I do usually reach for a beauty blender when I apply any foundation. This is really lightweight. I feel like it's more of a skin tint than a foundation. So what I started doing was applying the foundation with a foundation brush, and then using my beauty blender to kind of take any excess makeup off or just even everything out. And I've really been liking the way my skin looks. When I was first using this, I was not liking it. It's not very long lasting or has a lot of coverage either. And especially using a sponge, you're gonna definitely get more minimal coverage. So again, for this product here, I've been mostly using a brush and then using a sponge to kind of get excess makeup off. But overall, I do like it. I am going to still keep it in here and trying to finish it off. That is my goal, and I like it. If you want something more lightweight on the skin, I would definitely recommend it. But if you're looking for something medium to fuller coverage, this is not the product for you. But overall, it is good for everyday use. Next up, my Mario concealer. I kind of debated on taking this out, to be honest. So I've used it a total of 20 times, and for the month of February, I used it 7 times. Anytime I've used this product, it creases in my under eye lines, and it kind of emphasizes them. And if I don't set really well, my under eye wrinkles are emphasized and they look super bad. This is the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Awakening Concealer. I have the shade 220. I kind of see that it was starting to kind of like separate in the container, so that's why I wanted to put it in this project. So I've kind of been trying to use less of it, but I feel like it doesn't give me as much coverage as I would like, because I can't apply too much because it does settle in my fine lines, and I'm just not liking this product. So I think I'm gonna leave it in another month, and then we will see what I do next month, because I feel like I'm around halfway-ish. And sometimes when it's laying down, I could see window through it, so I might just leave it in another month again and maybe take it out. It's just not a concealer that I like, and I would not repurchase this and would not recommend. Next up is my Chantecaille Sea Turtle blush. This is the shade Grace. So I've used it a total of 15 times, and for the month of February, I used it 8 times. And this is what the product looks like. In person, you can see a divot, and maybe you can see it there as well. It's nice that I'm making progress here. It is also the blush I'm wearing on my skin. Very neutral, everyday pinky blush, and it looks nice on the skin. It's really nice. At first, I felt like it didn't give me that much pigment, which, as you can see here that I'm swatching it, you can't really see it on the finger. And now swatching it, it's like not doesn't show very much, but with more I've been using my goat hair brushes, and it really helps to apply the pigment onto the cheeks. But overall, I've really been enjoying it. I remember wanting to declutter this and decided not to because I feel like there's not that much product in here, and I thought maybe I can try to finish it off, but I don't know. But this product has been working out for me, so still staying into my collection. Next up is my NYX lip liner. I've used it a total of 6 times, and for the month of February, I used it once. I used it 5 times. Actually, I just used it today. I don't know if I marked it for today, so we will mark it. Okay, so for the month of February, I used it once. Actually, I'm finding out that I don't really like this color on my lips. It's like a little too warm toned. This is the NYX lip liner in the shade Soft Brown. And this is the color there. And on the lips, I feel like it looks really warm. I did apply a lipstick over it today, and I don't know, that's why I haven't really been reaching for it. But now that I'm thinking about it, this might be really pretty to apply as a liner. Maybe I could start using it as that way if I don't want to put it on my lips, but a lot of the time you can apply lip liner and put something else on top and it kind of covers it. So I just need to be more on it and applying it more often. In the mornings, I usually apply either my Givenchy like pH adjusting lip gloss in the morning, or like my Clarins lip oil, or I don't remember what else I had. Oh, I just finished off my Jacqueline lip oil as well. So those ones have like a tint to it. So by the time I'm done doing my makeup, I don't really apply anything on my lips. But I need to start remembering to use my lip liner so I can get it used up and out of this project and my collection too. Next up, I have my LA Colors lip line eyeliner in the shade Black Brown. This one I've used it a total of 34 times, and for the month of February I've used it 16 times. January I also used it 16 times, but this is what it looks like. It's pretty small already, so I don't have that much product left to go. This is something I pretty much use every single day. I use it to tight line, and then also I did use it today for the outer corner to kind of create a small wing there, and that is 2 uses for me because normally I just apply it in my waterline or tight lining. So if I use it for any other thing, that's another use. I know a lot of people do it differently. One day, one use, but not for me. So yeah, I like it. It does the job. I've had these eyeliners, I keep saying lip liners, but they're eyeliners in my collection for quite some time, and I feel like I need to refresh the eyeliners just because it's always like around the eye area, and we don't want to get any infections or any styes or anything like that. So it might be time to start refreshing my eyeliners here pretty soon. I need to check out what's during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty steals. I don't think I saw any eyeliners I was really interested in, but I did see Persona was on there actually. Let me know if that's a good eyeliner. I know Lancome's one that's really raved about, and also like Victoria Beckham, but that's not at Ulta. So let me know which eyeliner you like. Oh, I know Essence has good eyeliners too, right? We will see. We will see what I end up with, but definitely want to finish that off and also refresh my eyeliner collection. I got 2 more products left to go. Next up is my e.l.f. Pore Putty Primer. I've used it a total of 17 times, and for the month of February, I used it 15 times, and you can tell a difference on this product. This is what we're looking like now. I'll definitely insert of what it looked like before. I'm making so much progress. This is something I've been pretty much reaching for most of the time that I'm doing my makeup, and I've been enjoying it. I think I would definitely repurchase it. I thought I really liked the Tatcha one better, but this one does the job, and I feel like it does blend and blur out the pores. Overall, I'm really enjoying it. I like it, I'm using it, and I enjoy it. So I'll probably repurchase this. I was thinking of wanting to finish it off and get it out of my collection, but I've been consistently using it every other day or so, and I've really been enjoying it. So I really like it. I would recommend if you're wanting something for pores. Okay, the last product I have to share with you all is my Milani Liquid Contour Conceal and Perfect. I have the shade 01 Honey. And this I've used a total of 23 times, and for the month of February I used it 14 times. I also applied it today, but this product is really nice, and I just apply it to the highest points of my cheeks and on my forehead as well on both sides, blend it out, and then set and do everything else. But this is really good. I would definitely repurchase this. I really enjoy it. There's a little bit of air in here, but I find myself that I'm probably like down here if I really squeezed the product. There's a lot of product on the cap and on the sponge and all that, so I find myself not having to really push the product out because there's always still like excess product, and a little bit does go a long way. But overall, I really like it. It's from the drugstore and it works really well, so I would definitely recommend it, and I enjoy it. So if you guys are eyeing something from the drugstore, definitely pick this up. I know a lot of people have been raving about the potted one from Milani. That one seems really nice as well. I was gonna pick it up, but I do have my Makeup by Mario one, the sculpting enhancer, something like that, and I probably should be using that instead of buying more bronzers and bringing it into my collection. But I don't want to buy anything else before I finish this off. Well, I'm pushing the product up, and I'm pretty much like up here. So I'm about done. So maybe by the next update, this will be done if I actually start using it every single day. So we will see. But again, this a little bit goes a long way, so we will have to see. So those are all the products in this project pan. I don't have any empties. Usually I'm like, I got 3 empties for you, 4 empties, 3, 2, 1, whatever. But this time around I do not. But I feel like next time around maybe at least 1 or 2. We will see. So I hope you guys enjoyed this update. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you're doing any project pans. I'd love to check out your update. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.